Did you like the look you got on that last shot attempt and just kind of how that possession unfolded overall?
It wasn't a great look. It was a good look. Could have been better. Could have took my time a little bit more. I think I had a little bit more time to where I could have made a second move and got a better shot, but I'll take it.
You guys went small before, then went PJ at the 5. And what about that lineup that allowed you guys to have some success?
We were just active. We were active. Our defensive intensity picked up. We got stops, and then that gave us opportunities in transition, and then it slowed them down. So, that fourth quarter was really good defensively. We gotta find ways to be more consistent for the first 3 quarters as well.
You made more mid-range jumpers today than you've ever made in a game. I think you made a third of all you made all last year. Was that a matter of something you saw in their defense? Obviously, they give up kind of that area of the court, or was that something you were specifically trying to do tonight?
I mean, I've been working on my game this summer, so I just took what the defense gave me. I had a couple threes that I missed, but you can't control it. You put the work in, and you live with the results. So tonight, they gave me mid-range shots, and I took them.
You talked a lot last year about how you didn't get the chance to do that last summer, coming off the hamstring injury. Have you really felt the difference of that over the past few years coming into the season?
Yeah. I'm able to work like I always work, and then in the case of that, the results happen on the court. You know what I mean? So it's difficult, man. We 0-2. We need to play better, but this is a long year. You know what I mean? Like if we weren't playing well, but we won, we wouldn't be happy either. So, we just got to lock in, be more engaged on both ends of the ball. Defensively, we got to hang our hats on that, and offense, just get quality shots as many as we can, and we'll be good.
James, obviously there's no moral victories like you are 0-2, but can you kind of take solace in the fact you guys were down double digits in the fourth, came back and take a lead, just weren't able to close it out? Do you take any solace in that or no?
Nah, like we know what we're capable of. Like we got like one goal, like as a team. So, like we know we have the abilities to do that. You know what I mean? As much as we don't want to, we want to be in the lead as much as possible. But we have, we're more than capable and have the ability to come back. But we just don't want to allow ourselves to be in those positions, especially when we can play better defensively.
Either tonight or in years past, what do you like about that small ball lineup with TJ?
I mean, I don't know if necessarily it's a small ball. I just think that was a lineup that Coach went with, and it worked. Milwaukee was doing a really good job of moving the ball side to side, so we wanted to kind of switch pick and roll and slow their pace down. We did a really good job on the ball for Spurs throughout the course of the game, especially in that fourth quarter. And like I said, we got stops, we got out in transition, and we got some really good looks. So we'll watch film tomorrow, continue to get better, and be ready for, I think, San Antonio.
Independently of if he's playing the 4 or the 5 or whatever, where do you feel PJ most offensively?
Offensively? His just knack for being in the right spot. So it's like whether he's in the 3, ready for his 3-point, corner shot, or his pick and roll, finding the pocket, and then, being a playmaker in that role as well. So offensively, he's vocal, he's very good. He's obviously we know how great he is, but offensively, he just had a knack, and he knows, and he's just a smart basketball player, and he thinks the game rather than just going out there and running around.
Going back to the mid-range, Sam was known for that when he was playing. What's it been like working with him, and what parts of your game has he been helpful with?
Just a mentor, man. Just Sam, he's one of those guys that had a really good career, and then he was known obviously for the mid-range, but just giving defenses different looks, having a variety of package of things that you can go to, not being so predictable. So for me, just trying to keep the defense on their heels. Obviously Drew Holiday was picking me up for 4 quarters the entire game and really didn't want to switch off on me. But just finding ways to pick teams apart, man. Just trying to make the right decision, the easy play, and not turn the ball over. So we just got to be better as a unit, and we will be.
I know you talked about you guys have to be better as a unit, but last year you talked about being in a dark spot, right? So right now, through 2 games, you're back to what you used to do, averaging 33 points. Again, individually, what is that like for you to just be back to where you were before?
I'm a workaholic, so just not being able to put the work in like I normally do was frustrating. This summer I had that opportunity to, and then even up until this point. You know, I feel really good. So just continue to put the work and living with the results. You know what I mean? And that's what I live by. And a lot of people don't see the work that I put in. You know what I mean? Like this scoring ability and all this other stuff doesn't come without work. You know what I mean? So as much as people want to talk about all the other stuff that don't really matter, I'm a workaholic, and I love to be in the gym, and I love to play basketball. So I'll continue to do that. And but for me, it's not even about the individual. Like the individual is great, and I'll do whatever it takes for the betterment of this team. But I think all of us need to be playing at a high level, and I think that's a part of my job.
It seemed like you really used your strength a lot tonight. Was that something maybe you saw in the matchup, or is that maybe just a result of you feeling better physically, or?
Which means strength a lot more than I ever have.
Not more than you ever have.
Oh, more than you've seen in the last couple of years.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you? I mean, was it something? Again, was it something maybe you saw that?
I can move now, so it's like I can move.
Thanks, James.
Thanks.